thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm Stephanie if you're new here. So today for breakfast, we are going to be making egg bites in the oven. This is a really easy and simple recipe. Evelyn's gonna help put the little cupcake liners in the cupcakes. I have 2 pans right now for this recipe. We also are going to be, I'm gonna jar up some yogurt. I have my yogurt made already, so that's in the refrigerator. I am going to be making more of them cinnamon roll croissant rolls. Them are really good, so we're going to be making them again today. And what else are we going to be making? So the egg bites, we are going to be having yogurt and the cinnamon rolls. So I think that's it. I also need to prepare supper for tonight. I work Monday nights, so I'm going to be making lasagna. I'll show you how I make it. It is really quick and really easy to do. So I'm going to prep that for supper for tonight and just put it in the fridge. I will be putting it in the oven an hour before I need to go to work. So we're going to do that today. I also need to make up more laundry soap. I have shared my laundry soap with you guys in the past. I'm going to share it with you guys again today. The only difference is hopefully I can make it today. I gave back my daughter's blender that I was using for it. So I have a food processor, so I'm hoping that I can use it for that. I don't use my food processor that much, so I'm not worried about it if it's not going to work with that. I just need to just go get another blender for making my laundry soap. But I will take you along the day today. Evelyn's gonna help me really quick and get this done. I have my eggs ready. I will take out some cheese, some bacon bits. We are gonna make 1 pan egg and cheese, and then we're gonna make the other pan egg, cheese, and bacon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I do videos like this on a regular basis now, our large family breakfast. I also do large family grocery hauls, and then I tie in other things that we do around the house, air fryer videos, pantry restocks, how we store our food, and all of that kind of stuff. So, what? Oh, you can keep that on otherwise. Okay. All right, so let me turn you around and we're gonna get started. so we are done with breakfast. Everyone liked the egg bites except for they don't like the egg, like the egg drop part. So me dropping it in there like that. Some of them didn't like it like that. So I think next time I'll just scramble it and put it in that way. That way they're getting the whole egg and not just pulling out the center. So I have them right here. We went through a whole pan. So I have these. I will put these in the fridge and they can eat them this week. Gage is getting surgery done this week on his foot, and maybe if he likes these, I can make up a bunch of these and he can just eat these quick for meals because he won't be able to get around. So I'm thinking hopefully he'll like these, but I can make the scrambled ones too. Another thing that I will share another time that Lauren just figured out with our little mini waffle makers. One of the kids the other day dropped an egg in here and just shut the thing on it like this instead of scrambling it. He just dropped it in there and made it that way. And then Lauren yesterday was making eggs for everyone and he dropped an egg in there and made like an over easy egg just by leaving the cover open. So I know a lot of people would think that's like a waste of time, but for my kids, for them to be able to do stuff like that by themselves, I rather them use the little waffle maker versus using maybe the stove and stuff like that. So that is a perfect way for the kids to make their own breakfast. Also with these, if they just pop these out on a plate, they can just, or they could actually just put these in the air fryer like this and cook them in there for a couple minutes. Otherwise, they can pop them on a plate and they can put these in the microwave for, you know, maybe like 15 seconds or something like that. In the air fryer, it would be 400 for maybe like 2 to 3 minutes. But these are really easy to like quick heat up. So the kids are gonna go out in the pool. I'm gonna make supper for tonight. I'm gonna make it up ahead of time. You have like 5 or so more minutes. I think one of the kids set a timer. Did you set the timer? Yes. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get started here. These I'll just pack up and put them away. Evelyn, I think, is going to help me when I get to the point of layering everything for our lasagna. But I'm gonna turn you guys around and I'm gonna show you everything that I use to make our lasagna. Sometimes I use ricotta. Sometimes I use cottage cheese, and the thing that I have today is cottage cheese. So that is what I'm adding. All right, so I have my hamburger right here. I have 2 pounds in there. I have cottage cheese. I have our pasta sauce from last year. I have a little bit more in case I need it. I'm going to be using the Italian cheese, and I have a big bag of mozzarella. I use the oven ready lasagna noodles. That is just easier for me instead of boiling them up and doing it that way. I don't want to do that. So, oh, and I have 2 eggs back there. All right, so all I do is dump everything in the bowl. Also, you need to add extra water to your spaghetti sauce so that when you cook the noodles get done that way. So that is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna dump everything in the bowl, mix it all together, and we're gonna start layering. Okay, so the kids are outside, they're playing in the pool, so if you hear any noises, they are out right outside the door here. So we have that going on. I just got dishes done. I just put a load in for a wash. Most of the kids needed their clothes washed, so I got a bunch done yesterday. And today, some of the kids already folded their clothes, put it away. But because we are talking about laundry, we are almost out of laundry soap. So this is all I have left in this little container. I have 3 containers of these. This is Lauren's, and I usually just make up a bunch. I also have a big container that I fill up also. This one has, I need to get another container actually. This one has a big hole in it, but this is the one that we're gonna be filling up today. I'm gonna show you what I use to make the laundry soap. So I get some goat's milk soap shreds. It's just a big bag. Lauren bought me 2 of them. Let me show you. So I got 2 big bags. So we spend $10 on a big bag of soap shreds. So Lauren just picked me up this. This is a dog bar dog shampoo bar. So we get that. We also get their hand soap from them also. So they have a really good supply, a bunch of things. So I mentioned this in other videos when I have made this soap before. My kids have really sensitive skin, so I don't use a lot of fragrance and stuff in their stuff. So if we get lotions, a lot of it doesn't have scent unless it's from this place and it has like essential oils in it. That's the main scent, and my kids don't break out from essential oils. I made my own baby wipes because my kids couldn't have regular store baby wipes. I will leave a link down below for my website. Sorry for my birds. I did put a blanket over their cage so they won't be so noisy, but they are. But I have a link down below. I will link my website. My website is still needing to be fixed, so you won't be able to do a lot of things on there. But I will leave a link also for making homemade baby wipes, just because of some of the things that my kids had problems with when it came to that. So for laundry soap though, I use soap bars from them. I also use some baking or super washing soda. So the baking washing soda. Evelyn's trying to control the dog right now. Oh, then we need to probably put her in. All right, so a thing of borax. So I use them 3 ingredients. I do 2 cups of the soap shreds. I do a cup of this and a cup of the washing soda. That is it. I do a big batch to be able to fill all of these containers, and then when I get to that point where I need to make more, Lauren's like, you need to make more. So we are gonna be making more. I just made him some toothpaste the other day. I will share that recipe in another large family breakfast. If you guys are interested in using a more natural toothpaste, we switched over to something that doesn't have fluoride in it, but I don't have that in front of me right now to show you, but I will share that in another video. I am hoping that I can even do this today. So I am going to be using this today. So I have my blade and stuff in there. I'm thinking it's going to work because I used my daughter's Ninja blender, but she needed it back. I recently went to like a resale store and they didn't have one there. Lauren, I think, is gonna look into getting one somewhere. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look at like Rummage Sales or something like that to get one. Otherwise, they're almost $200 for the one that I need. All right, so let's get started here. I'm gonna see if this is even going to work. I do have an extension cord because this is the only area in my house that I can do this with. But let's see how it turns out. Let's see if this is gonna work. They're a little like, what? so I just got done finishing up making the laundry soap. So I got 3 of the small containers done and a partial of this one done. We don't have any more washing soda, so otherwise I would have filled that one up. But that is everything that I needed to get done anyways today. So we got a bunch of them made. And what we do is we just have these little covers. Lauren, where did you get this from? I know, I made your soap. I took your container. All right, so you should get me one of these. You should get me one of these. Okay, so anyways, these are the little scoops that we use. I don't know how many he uses for his wash, but I use 1 or 2 of these depending on the load size. But that is pretty much it. The dog is gonna bark for a second. My cousin just pulled in, so. All right, so that is everything I wanted to share with you guys today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our large family breakfast this morning and everything else that we needed to take care of today. So, okay, it's okay. All right, so hopefully you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.